Imagine getting on sales calls for your SMMA where the prospect already knows what you do and they want to buy before you ever show up on the call. That's exactly what this pre-sale nurture system does. It helped me scale my agency from $2K a month to $20,000 in a single month within just 10 months doing this with only a handful of sales calls each week. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can set it up for your own agency and do the same.
We're going to take a multi-channel approach. We're going to pre-handle all the common objections and use authority-based follow-up to get prospects sold with us before they jump on a call. If you have any questions on any of this or you want me to send you this board, DM me on Instagram. It's in the description. But first of all, we need to understand, I'm going to show you when to send it and then what to actually say. So starting out, you need to be using all channels. You need to use SMS, phone, and email. You can't just pick one or the other, because the thing is, every person has their own preferred method of communication. For me, I'm fine with texting and phone calling. I don't really love emails, to be honest. And for those of you, and for people in my circle, they know that. So that's the only way they try to reach me. But for your prospects, every single person's different. You might have your commonalities you see across the industry, but every single person's different. And why would you only choose one of these when you can literally do all three of these? With the internet, we have access to all three. So just please do all three of these. You need to do it. But there's also a strategic way to do each one, right? You're not going to send the same message in a text that you would in an email, and vice versa. So I'm going to show you exactly what to say. First of all, though, the cadence. Ideally, with your SMS, you're sending them from an iPhone, so you get the blue text, right? If you don't have an iPhone, that's fine, but ideally, you don't. I honestly don't love automating these manual texts the night before. So what I want to do is you're going to send out the text the night before, basically saying, and you're not going to say, hey, this is a quick reminder for a call. That's literally the worst thing you can do. You're going to send the night before and then also the morning of. And then I'm going to go through actually what to say. Phone call, you want to give them a call the night before and the morning of. Now, I recommend giving them a phone call first. So give them a phone call first. And if they don't respond, then you text them. And if they don't respond to either of those, in the morning, you're going to give them a call first. If they don't respond to that, you're going to give them a text. And you just keep doing that until you hear from them. On all my calls, I'm never jumping on a call with someone who hasn't either confirmed they're going to make it, or if they say, no, I'm not able to make it, then I say, okay, cool, I'm opening up my calendar and I reschedule them. But I'm always knowing if they're going to show up to the call before they do, because I'm always hearing from them, whether it's phone, SMS, but I make sure I'm on top of it and making sure I'm hearing from them. The last part, using email. The only place I use email is for value-based follow-up, which is what I'm going to show you. This is how we're basically pre-selling people before they get on the call. But the first thing as well, I want to go over it before I even go through what to say, is you need to use all the different channels. Ideally, don't automate it, especially the texting. I would automate emails and stuff, but you ideally want to send these from an iPhone. The second part is you want to pre-handle all the common objections. This is what we're going to actually say in the text in the emails. So this is what goes into the value-based follow-up. Basically, what you're going to do is once you're hopping on sales calls, you want to take the most common objections you get and basically create videos pre-handling them. So if they say, if a lot of them, I got burned before, what you want to do is make a quick video where you're providing value and you're showing them how this is going to be different than anything they've tried before. Because you're doing one of two things here. Number one, you're pre-handling their objection, but two, you're also showing that you understand what you're talking about. You're showing that you're the expert in this field. Because if you talk like you're intelligent and they can tell you're confident. You can also intermix some case studies and stuff in there subtly if you have some. But just showing that you know what you're talking about is a huge breath of fresh air for them. But also, if you make this a video, think about how much trust that builds. If they watch a 7-minute video of you, they feel like they just had a 7-minute conversation with you. So that's the first thing I would do, is make all of these into videos. So make every single one of these into a video. And what you're going to do is you're going to email these out as your value-based follow-up. But along with it, if they don't have time to read the email, what you're going to do is also basically break down the video in text. You're going to write it in text form. You can use ChatGPT, make sure it doesn't look scripted, but you're going to basically send an email. That's of course text, because emails are words, but you're also going to have a link to the video. And this goes back to the multi-channel approach, but it's even smarter. It's more strategic. We're not just talking about SMS, phone, or email. We're talking about text versus video. This is getting a layer deep. Now, what you can do is you send an email like, hey, John, looking forward to our call tomorrow. I know a lot of contractors have gotten burned before by Facebook ads, so I made this quick video breaking it down. After that, then you say, basically, what a lot of contractors do, or marketing companies do, is they send you leads without pre-qualifying them. What we do is XYZ. We use landing pages instead of lead forms to pre-qualify all the leads before they come through. And if they just want to skim it, if they don't have time to go watch the whole video, maybe they're not a person who likes videos, then they're just going to be able to read the text and get all the information and still see, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. This sounds interesting. And that also subconsciously pre-handles their objections. And if they do want to go watch the video, then awesome. They're going to see 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes of you talking, and they're going to trust you so much more. Plus, you're subconsciously pre-handling their objections as well. And what you can do with that, after you send this in an email, you send this video and text email, what you can do is send them a message as well via text with the same thing, just make it more condensed. And you can put it in ChatGPT, say, hey, I made this email. I want to send a text saying, hey, I just sent you this email. If you're not able to check it out, here's basically the gist of it. And then you go through XYZ, what most people tried, what we do different, and then here's a video if you want to check it out. And you make it super condensed, but that way you're hitting video, you're hitting text, you're doing SMS, and you're doing email. That literally covers every single communication platform on how you're going to provide value to them without you ever having to get on the phone with them. And that's what you do. Then you go pre-handle the other ones. You send this email, let's say 24 hours before. You send this one, let's say 8 hours before. You send this one 2 hours before. In all of the exact same way. You send it via email, you send it via text. You show them a video in there if they want to click on it. And then also you put it in text format as well so they can easily skim through it. And think about this, if someone's watching this and they're going through this, even if they don't watch the videos, they're going through all of these emails, all of these texts you send, and even if they're subconsciously not going through them, they see, okay, they see pre-qualify all the leads. Even if they just skim through it, then they see 10 times ROI. For example, you show your projected ROI. They're not actively consuming it, but subconsciously they are. They're seeing all of the information. It's just like when you listen to music, you're supposed to listen to music that does something subconsciously to your mind. That's why when you listen to music, you have the same words repeating over and over in your head, even if you're not actually actively listening to it. But what you listen to is going to have an effect to how you think. And it's the same thing here. We want to get in their mind that, hey, there's a huge ROI. This is different than anything they've tried before, and there's not much time commitment here. It works for busy contractors, as an example. Right? But doing it in all of these platforms, making it super easy to skim. That's the biggest thing I can leave you with. Make it super skimmable, but you want to be doing it in a way where you're actually providing value, not just appointment reminders. Now, that's probably the most important thing you can do. That's going to get you pretty far right there. Now, if you do have some case studies, this is another amazing thing I've done where I get people pre-sold before they jump on a call with me. So I have, let's say, 8 or 9 case studies. Now I take the same multi-channel approach with a text and the video aspect, and I'm combining SMS and email. So once you have case studies, what you can do along with pre-handling these objections is you tell a story about one of your clients. So let's say, hey, yeah, I started working with John about 2.5 months ago. And then you say, John tried everything. John got burned before. So this is what we did. We did X, Y, and Z. And you send that in the text and you say, hey, I actually made a full video breaking it down as well. So you're combining everything right here with the multi-channel approach. You're pre-handling their objections and you're making it relatable with someone like them, with another contractor, another realtor, whoever it is, and you're showing the results you actually got them. That's like the all-in-one there. So you're pre-handling objections. You're showing them, hey, this is what works. Here's a case study. Again, if they want to skim it or if they want to watch a full video, you make an entire breakdown on it. And I'm telling you right now, if you combine all of these, even if you just do this one, if you don't have any case studies, is when you combine all of these, people show up on the call pre-sold. They're basically ready to go. I find these people, when I started doing this, they show up, they pretty much want to buy before they even know exactly what it is. But the thing is, they already do have a pretty good idea on how it works because of all the videos, all the texts, all the stuff I sent over, and I'm utilizing all of the different platforms there. So that's a process right there. Again, multi-channel approach, pre-handle the common objections, and authority-based follow-up. Wow, I just massacred this Miro board. But if you have any questions about any of that, want me to send this over, DM me on Instagram at noah.haupt, and I'll send it all over to you. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, go check out the video on the screen, and I'll see you there.